Okay, Coach, this storied franchise in Dallas and their fans are hungry and hopeful to add another championship banner in the rafters as we settle in for some playoff football at AT&T Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
All day, baby, all day.
On the set.
Mike 5. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Hey, exit.
Throwing on first down. Eason. And incomplete to open things up. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively. That's going to be an intriguing matchup to continue to watch. You don't get in the playoffs without having a good guy to cover out wide. If they want to move on, get the championship, then the Super Bowl, he's going to have to be big in this one.
And this is not...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
You don't want none, baby.
Buzz.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
General West. Hit it.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason. Flush to his right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Waiting.
Mike's 5-4.
Sunday.
Jam.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Watch the screen. Watch the air. 36.
On second down, here's Mixon. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
Now they're right down here looking for 6.
We got motion. Back up.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you. Rush this.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Elliott a first down and more. And finally marked down at the 23. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Go.
At the 16-yard
Hey, check Mike
line.
21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Tackles.
2nd and 3. It's caught. Cooper. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Hey, Alpha. 61. Match. Cut.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Eason.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Come on, set. 8-3. Topper.
Double up.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 79 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch 88. Watch 88. Right. He's done.
Now.
To throw again. Eason. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Complete to Le'Veon Bell. That's a gain of 7.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Go now.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Bell. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Eason. And that is incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. In for the score. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Kill. Turn up.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Let's go.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Flushed out right. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check.
On 1st down, Mixon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch 54. Here we go.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
54. It's coming this way. Here we go.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Mike's 54. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Out.
Tyson.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Ready.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Haywood.
From the gun, Eason. Caught here by Bell. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. A screen to Bell. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Watch tight end.
Yep.
Hey. 4 down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Get ready.
Five.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Let's go.
Throwing now is Wentz. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Check 52. Switch. Shift.
Liz 5-7.
Shift.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check 26.
Sunday. Hey, 74. Hey, Charlie.
Again, it's Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Here we go.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
That's right, baby. 54 is Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
Check. Watch 54.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson 71 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Great 15. Great 15.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
We got this.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock them.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Off play action. Eason. And his throw is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Eason. He's going to look. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They give him a gain of 38. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, baby.
DJ Moore, 50 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mixon. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Wentz. escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
And an Eagle first down.
No. Off.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
We play it to win.
The
Let's
Cowboys take
go.
over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bring it.
Go.
Hey, check Mike 21.
Greystone, travel.
Watch the curl. Hey, check Mike 21.
Now.
Throwing again. Eason. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, 4 down.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Cooper's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Bell, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Speed grip.
Operating from the gun. Eason throwing the out route and complete. That's Bell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Matchbox lights. Go.
He's coming.
Hey, zoom. Ready.
From the gun, Eason. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Bell stopped up behind the line as he's going to wind up losing a couple here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Down. 15.
It's a loss of 2.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go. 30 base. Hey, Echo.
I'm coming. Mike 5. Mike 5. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw on 2nd down. Eason got some real estate inside the 30. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. On 1st and 10, Eason, he's going to go up top. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Steven Sims Jr., 26 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Hey, Haywood.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Meredith trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Great.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, wahoo!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz, man open, it's Goodwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a carry for Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, exit.
At the Cowboys.
On 2nd down and 4. Wentz eluding the pressure right. It's caught by Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Wentz going to throw. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory? The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll run here with Mixon. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Check 90.
Here's a run with Mixon, and he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Elliott good with a PAT, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard
Get ready.
line.
Get ready.
The
Get ready.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Good job, D.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
At the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
54. Let's go.
Let's go. Great.
Check. Press.
82. Switch up.
Throwing is Wentz. Ertz has it left side. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike's 50.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Kill.
Pilot, 64, weak.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Back me up. Here we go. Under crunch.
Kill.
Under crunch. Hey, watch Sam.
Hey, kill. Hey, 4-toe kill.
Mike 54. All day, baby, all day. Mike's 5'4".
Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 5'4". Who that?
Here, shift.
54. Mike's 54. Check.
Hey, kill. Hey, Alpha.
Here's Wentz to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Show an 8.
Gold. Come on now.
Mixon with it. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Hey, empty. Empty.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Slam, slam, slam.
List 5-2. List 5-2.
Again, it's Mixon. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go. 120.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
It's great 57.
Mike's 50.
Here.
Mike's 54. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Wins to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Kill. Hatchet.
Man 5-7.
Now Wentz. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Topper, topper.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now.
Bring it. Shorty.
First throw of overtime for Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Alert three.
Wentz now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Check
Recon, 132 fighter. Sunday.
54.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down.
Get him.
And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
20.
And
87.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
80 weapon.
Check.
Hey, other side, solid.
Switch.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, baby.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
At the 42-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
I can't believe they let you play.
Kill.
Hey, alert 3.
22 jet bomber.
He's checking.
Tyson.
Crash. 25.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
Pick it up. He's crashing.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Going for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch 54. Let's go.
On the run, it's Mixon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
There we go. Back. 120.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
54.
At the 38-yard line.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Hurts over the middle.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Watch
Hey, bunch.
36.
X3. 218. Chopper. There's it.
This is Mixon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
4 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Here we go. Waiting.
Mike 54.
Let's get the ball.
Back to Mixon on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. 180.
54 Mike. All day, every day, any day.
Mixon will try the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
No. Rush in. Here. Ship. Hey, Ford Tokyo. Hey, seam 6. Here, ship.
Let him know.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Back to pass.
6 guys. Check 6. Great 15.
Check.
Down the man inside. Here, ship.
Check 13.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Mixon. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. And that'll set them back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Great 15. Go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. 2nd and 5. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Ramp.
Not today. Check. Deuce. Switch.
Sunday.
Play it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on second and long. Wentz. Oh, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. He was brought down there by Will Parks.
Hey, orbit.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. This would put them in the NFC title game. And he got it. The kick is good. He splits the uprights. And in doing so, he sends them